Man, we back with another episode of The Block is Hot with your host 911 and Jug. And we about to jump into some of these trending topics, man. How you doing today, cuz?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How about you, man?
Man, slow boogie. You know how it is. Trying to make something shake.
Yes, sir. I had a eventful Father's Day, and
Man,
I don't like to lean on it. To me, in the moment, it wasn't, as bad as I didn't feel as I was in as much danger as I really was.
yeah. And
But in hindsight,
hold on. Before
yeah,
you get into it, let me let people know what we talking about, because we just jumped straight into it. Like, for y'all
I
that
was
don't
gonna
know,
go. I was gonna double back because I
okay,
wanted to tell
yeah.
you the mind state before you know what
Okay,
I'm
because I
saying.
was
Tell
about to
you,
say, man, people don't know. Like,
yeah,
it was some real life shit, man. The first topic this week is the host, man. Like,
it's
you
some
had
real
some real
shit,
life
and this
shit going on.
Yeah, this some game that I want to give to all my alpha males, all you think you tough niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Fact.
want you to go through what I went through. So this weekend,
Yeah,
on Father's Day, Sunday morning, I'm going to Walmart and a car pulled out in front of me. I'm doing 45 miles an hour. It pulled in front of me, doing 10, and it didn't gas. It didn't show no sense of urgency to say that, hey, I pull in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So I pull on the side of them. We do, in prison, it's called bar fighting. We
yeah,
both through the window, middle fingers, nigga, fuck you, whatever, pull over.
yeah,
Next thing y'all know, I see homie lift his strap up, and I instantly hit the brake, and my passenger went to bust. He fired a shot at me.
yeah,
And I feel like that situation was totally avoidable. That don't excuse the ignorance of the young dude that did it, but I feel like that was totally avoidable. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
want to tell all my bros that think they tough, we can't beat bullets, man. And I didn't have nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? I was naked.
yeah.
So at the end of the day, I was slipping. I was lacking. I got caught lacking. And
Down bad.
yeah, man, dude shot my window out of my car, man. And this was Father's Day. And if you
Yeah,
know me, I went about my day. I just texted a few of my family, sent them a picture of one and went about my day, but they was in an uproar and I couldn't understand why.
yeah,
I'm somewhat immune to this. Like I told you once before, I was in the vehicle shot up 30 times.
yeah,
And the next day I had to go about my day. It's traumatizing too. Take some time for yourselves and recover from things. I was in the vehicle shot up 30 times in Shreveport. And the next day I had to go sell the same cocaine that almost cost me my life the day before.
yeah.
And to people, it might sound like a normal day in the hood, but that's traumatic.
For
You know what I'm
real.
saying? If anybody else
Yeah,
go through something traumatic on the job, they're gonna have to get to take a few days off. You fall 2 stories or something traumatic like what I went through, you're gonna get to take a couple of days off. And even back then, it was like, man, it's messed up. I got bills, I got people relying on me, I got overhead. It was
yeah,
messed up that I couldn't even take time to just let me get my thoughts together. Well, I got to get right back to it, and I gotta, you know, people, somebody shot at me. I know who did it, so we gotta cross that thing too. I'm saying that to say I could have been. I'm somewhat immune to it, but I shouldn't be. I'm almost 50 years old. There's no way I should be immune to violence. Period, of any sort. Like that's just not normal, bro. And we
Let me
gotta
phrase it
not.
to you like this. How long ago was that incident in Shreveport? I'm asking for a reason.
That was 2013.
2013. Okay, that's a little over. So let me ask you this: way younger man, family scenario. I know you didn't have grandkids. I don't think at that point.
No,
What is your mindset though, leaving that situation like that? Just leaving, coming out of a situation, getting shot at now, like you say, man. I'm damn near 50, and knowing, man, you got grandkids at home. None of them, nobody know what's going on, but you come home like, damn, man, is it a different mindset when you go through that door and can really sit down, like you said, that's some traumatizing shit. Just think, like, damn, I'm looking at all these people who lean on me, who need me. It puts you in a whole different mind space, is what I'm saying, at this age versus when it happened back then.
it did. Like even back then, I was thinking what my mama would have been thinking. To say I was died in Shreveport, because I've thought about this about my homies when they died. No matter when they die in the streets, in their bed, you just
Yeah,
wonder the thought process. What emotions were they going through? Like when my daddy passed, my daddy fell over dead from a stroke. I wondered a lot, and I just knew my mama would have been like, "Damn, what was he thinking? Did he think about me? Did he call for me?" You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
that's what my mind went in 2013. But I couldn't. Wasn't nothing I could do about it. I couldn't sit in the room and cry about it because I didn't
yeah,
live in Shreveport. I was in a hotel.
yeah,
And that's what my mind went to immediately. Like I say, after when I calmed down and I got back home, I'm talking to my family and realizing the urgency they feeling. I'm like, damn, this Father's Day, that could have been bad.
that could have been bad, bro.
That could have went
Especially
real
like you
bad.
say, when I first, when you first let me know about it, I'm thinking it's some shit on the highway, you know, high speed. Now that I'm really hearing the story, because this is the first time we really talk face to face about it, so to speak. Low speed, when a nigga ain't really just trembling, nigga could have really got a real shot off. You know what I'm saying? So, man,
Yeah.
I'm just, hey, thank the man upstairs, bro, keeping you here, man. I'm glad, hey, we sitting down doing
And
this
bro,
today.
and I ain't trying to create no dramatics, bro. The bullet, my window was halfway down. It caught the top of the window, and
Man,
it was face level. So I could have got, I would have got hit in my face.
man,
If it didn't hit the window, and of course it don't change the course of the bullet, that was a
yeah,
face shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's just to show you how serious it was. Close range. I'm not sure what caliber gun. Good thing it wasn't no big caliber because my tent stopped it.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I had a pretty eventful Father's Day, man.
Hey, like I said, man, thank Lord you here, bro. We doing this, man. I know, like you say, you shouldn't be immune to it, but glad you got some type of experience in your past to kind of lean back on, and nigga ain't just shook from the shit. You know, nigga grew up Alexandria. We ain't just immune to violence around our city, period. But at
Yeah.
this point, you like to say, hey, we out of that. We living outside of that shit now, but hey, sometimes you get pulled back in, no matter what you're doing. That was a regular trip to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on no street shit. So that
But
just shows you
see,
violence will find
my mindset a little different because I got, and I'll say immune because I got partners, probably 5 or 6 that really been assassinated. You know what I'm saying?
you. Yeah,
So, like, I used to think Houston was sweet. When I first moved here, man, I used to think this city was sweet. I'm everywhere with my jewelry on, phone call, doing what I'm doing. I'm moving like a millionaire and didn't realize how much danger I was in. You know what I'm saying? Until I started seeing my partners getting assassinated. They from here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm sure it was, well, Big Hawk got assassinated and he didn't do nothing wrong. Wrong place, wrong time.
yeah.
And here I am out here making myself a target because I'm moving too frivolously. Thank God nothing ever happened. I never encountered nothing like that. But I used to think it was sweet. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I'm immune. Like Big Hawk got assassinated, Fat Pat. I knew Hawk way more than I knew Pat. But Lil Snoop, my partner Unc from Natchitoches, he was shooting a video on Third Ward and they set him up and he lived. My
Mhm.
manager Beaver, 2013, all this happened in 2013. Lil Snoop 2013. I'm 2013. Ump 2013. And Beaver 2013. All this within a 6-month span. All
Man,
3 of us was in the shooting.
that's crazy.
3 of them hit. 1 of
Yeah,
them died. 1 paralyzed. And 1 fully recovered.
that's
I was blessed out of the
yeah.
equation. So that's why I say the immune part. You know what I'm saying? And then
Gotcha.
all these fentanyl deaths, 8, 9, 10 years after that.
Yeah,
It just make you immune to certain stuff. And it ain't healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
sure, I know I got, what I'm saying, some trauma. But
yeah.
I just push through it, man, and try to stay busy. So I want to tell all my fellow
Man,
brothers, avoid the road rage. It ain't worth it.
for
It
real.
ain't worth it. I brought that on myself. I should have
Yeah.
went around homie and kept it pushing. But I went against my own rules because I preached to my kids and my wife, do not do that. And I did it. And look what happened. And I'm glad I was the example instead of somebody in my family. So I'm telling y'all, chill with the road rage. It ain't worth it. These youngsters ain't got nothing to live for, bro.
At all,
We got
man.
we got things to live for.
Ain't it, man?
Yeah.
That's some real life shit, bro. But like I say, man, glad you're here, man. We gonna flip the page, man. There's a lot of other unrest going on around the country. Period, man. We got the protests going on. Like when we initially kind of chopped it up about it, or I sent you the topic. It was kind of centralized in Los Angeles, but it branched out into some other
It
big
went
cities.
it went nation. Yeah. We
Yeah,
talked
it went
about it Friday.
nationwide.
We didn't
Yeah,
know they had the Kings protesting. Hey man, salute to everybody. I still don't feel as sorry as I probably should for the Hispanic community because a part of that community is responsible for all of this. They voted for him.
yeah,
But I do salute y'all, and I salute all the brothers that stood with them this weekend, man. We don't want to see unjust. I don't the way they going about running down on people, that could be any one of us, and they can claim we African. So
yeah.
it's scary, bro. It ain't
It
it, it
is.
ain't just, y'all can act like it's just a Mexican thing, but
Nah.
they taking white people, saying they from Russia and Portugal and different places. They taking any Hispanics, and of course they taking blacks and saying they African. So, bro, it could be you. Just make sure
Ain't
you
it,
got
man?
your credentials right,
Yeah.
and you got some officers that's listening because that could be you, bro. Like this is real.
That's some real shit. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about it, man. I forgot which president said it. I don't want to put the wrong president name on it, but injustice for one is injustice for all. Because what I feel like this administration doing is they putting their feet in the water and seeing how far can they go with it. When you
They,
can't
they
swim, or
white
so you just test the temperature and just like, let's see how we can go. and it might start with the Hispanic community, because I done seen, like you say, a lot of us be like, man, that's they pride. Hey, we quiet on this. I feel that to a certain extent, like you say,
until
I
it's you.
understand it,
Until
but
it's you. Just like
until it's
at
you,
one point, the Mexicans and Latinos didn't think it would be them. So that's why we
yeah,
can't be on that. See, when they voted, they were saying what we saying now. That ain't my problem.
yeah,
George
yeah,
Floyd not one of us. We don't care about this and that, the racist undertone and all the shit like that. They didn't care about that. So, and now they're being oppressed. We can't be next. We can't look at it like, oh, that's their problem, and then we the next to be oppressed.
we the
Because I
next.
promise you, they coming. Like you say, they treading the water. They trying to see how far they can go. And it's only a matter of time before they start locking y'all black asses up and just trying to deport you.
Yep. And you see that
And if
boy
you're
was talking about opening the Alcatraz and shit like that. And then, Jug, the way they going about doing it, man, is scary, because these niggas is masked up. They don't have to identify themselves. They going to schools. They going to little kids' graduation, man. I don't care how you feel about the political side of it, man. Seeing families get ripped apart. Man, you know how low that is, man. You got a kindergartner walking across stage, and now they see their mama or daddy getting dragged out the back.
man, graduations, job sites,
Graduations, job
they don't
sites.
care.
And look, how did they present the shit? Oh, we going after the gang members, or we going after people that's elite. We going after here. Man, you going after regular citizens that just ain't got their paperwork straight. That's what this shit done turned into.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
So now I'm looking at it a whole different. I never was, because I got a lot of Latino partners and shit out here. Being out here in Texas, we didn't kind of mingle with that community,
Say,
bro. When the
man,
Latino
one of
fuck
my
with you, man, they
the nigga I
ride with you
fuck with
hard.
every day out here is Mexican, man. Shout out my boy Mexico, man. Yeah,
For
third
real.
world finest. So I know what you're saying. I
Yeah,
see this
man.
man naturally every day. This my little bro. Like, yeah,
And when they
real
love you,
talk.
bro, they love you, man. They gonna do anything for you. You one of them. So it's put them in, because I also seen, you saw with a dude that was Latinos for Trump, the president of it or whoever organized the shit, he got deported. You seen that shit?
No, I ain't see that, but that's good for us ass. I ain't
Yeah.
see it, but that's good for him. Say, man, I sympathize with the ones who being targeted, but
Yeah.
I'm not sympathizing. Man, I'm not sympathizing. I'm sympathizing where it's warranted.
Yeah.
Everybody don't get sympathy, just like they don't feel sympathy for us. Nobody does. We got Mexican cops, black cops, white cops. Everybody stand around and just watch them dog us out. They got so much patience. They exercise so much patience when they dealing with their own. But anytime it's one of us, it's to the extreme.
Fully 60.
I see police handle black women so bad every day because I be in this rabbit hole of YouTube and watching those kind of videos, and it bothers the hell out of me how much patience they got with their own, bro. And
That
I mean,
shit
when I say
frustrating.
patience, I'm talking about kicking cars,
Yeah.
telling you fuck you, anything that all the things that we do and get
That'll
our
get
head
us
cracked
off.
for, they get it and get supervisors called. We get
Just
beat up for asking for a supervisor.
look, since I know you be on shit like that, you probably done seen this video. I seen this white boy chase a cop around the car with a machete.
That's the one I was, and the man had a gun and a
And the
taser on his
man
hip.
had a gun, like he's scared to use it. I'm talking about, man, we would have been a goddamn target practice if that would have. We even got it up to put our hand up. Man, this boy threatening, backpedaling like deal. I'm like, why? So you can de-escalate a situation without killing somebody. That's what that shows.
When you want to, they
When
don't,
you
bro.
want to.
Listen, bro, they show us every day how they feel about our people. And that's why I don't fuck with nobody who play the game and play on the other side. Man, you can't straddle the fence right now in my life.
You can't.
Real talk. If you supporting Trump, you better do it at home amongst yourself. Because if it's do it out loud, I'm disassociated, bro. Because they not playing with my people. And that could very well be me any day now.
Yeah.
And I don't mean the deportation thing. I'm just saying just all the mistreatment.
Across the board. Because this shit done cross political lines. Because I'm gonna show you how, just like with this protest, and now some of it done turned into riots, and they saying people funding the riots and they dropping pallets of bricks off. I done heard
That's
all
been
kinds.
going on. They've
Yeah.
been doing that.
Yeah.
It's a company, some letters, goddamn it, Fiat or a Fiat or something like that. And that's what they do. They go to peaceful protests and get people to throw stuff and to bring the negative image to the protesters.
To the protest. That's
This what
wild.
their existence is. That's what they do.
That's
Google it.
wild.
Yeah.
But look, now everybody, because I'm bringing this up because everybody who, when all this shit was going on with Trump, he loves the Constitution, he salutes the troops, he backs the blue, and all that shit. Now you were saying all that, and when Kaepernick took a peaceful protest, with the national anthem, you wanted to scrutinize this man, and you got him up out the league. But now you got somebody blatantly disregarding the Constitution, alienating people's rights, and all this shit. Now everybody turning a blind eye, and I just want us to be clear to let people know what we be understanding. And cats like me and you and other people that's really owning this shit. It never was about no constitution, political, no flag. Y'all don't give a fuck about no
It
flag.
never wasn't about none of that. It
Y'all
was the
just want to
fact
make
that it
sure
was
we
a
stay in
black
place.
exercising that right. Had that been Aaron Rodgers or any one of they quote unquote goats at the time would have did it, it wouldn't have been no problem, no harm, no
No
foul.
problem. Yeah.
You can't tell me if Tom Brady would have saw what happened to Trayvon and sat down during the national anthem, it wouldn't have been like that.
Wouldn't
Because
have
I
been
just
there.
told you they got way more patience when it's their own. And I ain't
Exactly.
making it racial, but it's racial.
It's racial. You
We're
can't
not
avoid
gonna
this
act
shit.
like
Yeah.
race don't play a part of everything that go on in this country, man.
That's just like
Yeah.
when you say like we gotta make it racial. I'm gonna give you a stark example. From the way Colin Kaepernick was covered over peacefully taking a knee to the way Brent Favre was covered, the goddamn raping Mississippi with bread. Totally different coverage. Totally different coverage. Just from what you say, the patience, it wasn't splattered all across Sports Center. This a Hall of Fame quarter. That's news. And you mean to tell me I ain't got shit to say? So yeah, it's racial. So I know people like, man, y'all let race go. We wish we could let race go sometime. We wish we could.
We wish we could. We wish we didn't have to factor race into every facet of our life.
Yeah.
Applying for a job, going to a part of town shopping, going to a part of town house hunting. I wish the fuck I didn't have to worry about, man, what my neighbors gonna be like.
Ain't of mine.
See, a white person don't know what that feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
To have to worry about the fact that your skin color different.
Yeah.
Is this finna be a tumultuous living experience? So until you got to worry about that, man, don't tell us what's extreme shit.
Ain't of mine.
You seeing it now though. And
Yeah,
it's been
live
less and
action.
less telling. Slowly but surely, everybody getting a little piece of it. He fucking over America across the board. It ain't just Mexicans or blacks or poors, man. Trump fucking over anybody who ain't make $1 billion.
This
So
an
all of
economic
them
war.
screaming blood and murder right now.
Yeah, this is an economic war. We can get caught up in the race because at the lower level, that's all we got to hang our hat on. They want to keep us stoking that fire, but this is an economic war right now.
Yeah.
That boy in the White House eating off the shit he did.
When all that money was lost when he first got into office and him and Elon was doing all that, everybody felt it. Everybody 401k took a major hit. One of my daughters lost 8,000, another lost 20. I mean,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
$20,000, man, just disappeared in 2 days.
2 days, like that.
So everybody was feeling it. So that's why I say he fucking over white, black, Mexican, rich, and poor. But the ultra rich is the only one who ain't got to deal with the type of stuff he doing.
Yeah,
they don't buy their food where we buy our food.
That's
so
why
they ain't worried about it.
That's why I seen this little birthday party had crickets, man. You could hear the tanks rolling down the street. You ain't show up for that shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's talk about this other race right now, man. We're gonna lighten it up a little bit, man. We got a race for the rings, man. These NBA finals. Where we at now, man? It's game what?
We at game 5. We at game 6, baby.
Six
game
now.
6. It's 3-2 OKC. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you called it before it happened. You said 4-2. I think the world was kind of shook up the way Indiana jumped out of there, and now we got Halliburton hurt. But what you done seen over the finals, though, man? I know you kind of said you seen how it was going.
Man, I ain't never panicked. They jumped up that one game, and Halliburton then won one. You know what I'm saying? And then they doubled back and won another. But I never was sweating, bro, because the boy paused. And then, they wasn't playing good enough ball, so I know you're not going to get there for 7 games. That'd be the thing about when you pick a team. How they going to perform over a course of 7 games? Like, I'm knowing, okay, they really way better than these people because even the games they losing, they're supposed to win. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every game they lost, led by 20 at some point, which that's a trend this year. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
OKC get to the rack a whole lot easier than Indiana.
They
do. What I'm saying? Like the scores be close, but man, they be struggling for them buckets. And that matter when they come down the stretch. You be tired.
Hell yeah.
Shit, you be tired.
OKC got more natural offensive players, not athletic, because Indiana athletic, that's what I seen. But OKC got more naturally gifted offensive players. I'll say that. And what I will say, because I know you said 2 games, I was on the verge of 1, but this series has been way more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. Way more entertaining.
Man, you need to, I wish, edit the clip in, goddammit. I told you, I say,
you did.
This series going to be surgical.
You said it. I just posted that one the other day.
I say if everybody's play how they supposed to play, This should be a surgical series because they both play fundamental basketball.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that Anthony Edwards. I love Steph. Ain't that Steph Curry shit is equal parts 2-point, 3-point game.
Yeah.
It's not extreme amount of 3-pointers
Mhm.
coming from one side.
Either
They play
side.
fundamental ball. They make it
Yeah.
5 touches before they shoot it. That's surgical.
Yeah.
So I figured that. You know what I'm saying? And it's going, I need OKC to pull it off tonight. I said minimum of 6 games. I really wanted to say 7, but I did think OKC was that much better. So I think they should close out tonight. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if Indiana won, but I think
Tomorrow.
OKC gonna take it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's on
Man,
Thursday.
they be dragging it, bro.
Dragging that shit. That's what I wanted to ask you. How you think that extra? Because right now they got your boy Halliburton question. How you think that extra day of rest? You think that's gonna help him? Should he play? Because now they talking about should he had even played for a quarter and would that made a difference this game?
What's hurt on him? Like I've been, the
Calf
games.
strain. He got a calf strain.
Yeah, you got to play.
Got to.
Yeah,
Got
you
to.
got to play, man. It's the
Got to.
finals, man. This is what all the millions for.
Ain't it, man?
Like it'd be one thing if you first round, halfway through the season, man. You in the finals. This when you push through. This for if you got to tear the leg up to where you can't use it no more. You in the finals.
You're in the
That's what you
finals.
here for. Your money guaranteed.
Hey, what that word you just said? Final. Ain't shit after this. Ain't nothing else after this.
Ain't nothing else
no
after this.
Another round. Ain't no nothing. Just the finals.
It's the finals, man. If you got to tie it up to finish out to get that ring, or at least try, tie it up.
Yeah.
But this what it's about. Ain't no next year. Like I don't be understand. Well, I understand it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like when you this close,
Achilles or some shit.
Yeah. But if you're in the finals, man, it's some things you got to play through. I got to go out there.
Yeah.
Because this what we signed up for.
So can we get 7 out of it, or next game that's a wrap?
Bro, these teams are surgical, bro. We're damn right we can get 7. If Indiana come out playing Indiana type ball, OKC come out struggling, shit. And if they come out equally yoked, it's still gonna go to the wire. But I think OKC, but that's what I'm saying is they gotta have shit go right. OKC gotta have shit go right.
I'm gonna tell you what though, man. To me, I've been watching OKC a little bit more than Indiana all playoffs. Yeah. OKC to me like Mayweather. To me, I feel like now that they got them figured out, I think they're gonna close them out in this game. Indiana or not. If they get them back home, I definitely think they're gonna take that. But I think now they done took enough body shots. They done seen okay. They ain't just got no
they
one
took
thing.
Their power.
Yeah, they done felt their
best.
We done
blew a 20-point lead. And Shaq got Kobe in him. I keep saying that, man. This man idolized Kobe Bryant. That boy finna go get this, man.
Something else
Halliburton better channel some AI or something.
Something else you said. When that nigga get off the bus, write down 30. Start from there. He getting 30 every night.
Yep.
Every night. You helped me hit on a parlay too, man. Shout out JUGG, man. Got me a little bread from there, man.
Glad I could oblige, man. That was an easy for sure pick.
Ain't it, man? Look, I know we ain't talk about this in the production meeting, man, but I just seen this kind of pop off today. It was circulating. I just want to throw this at you, fresh off the press, man. Caitlin Clark had another little skirmish. You seen that shit?
I did see something, man. Who? Brittany Griner.
Nah, it wasn't with Griner. It was with man. It was with the chick.
You ain't seen
the chick she used to battle with in the BIG3. I think she played for. I was another white chick though. It started off with the white chick and all that because I know people been trying to make it racial with her and you know how we talked about that one time. But man, hey, putting under people's skin, dog.
That's how, bro. Brittany Griner she got fouled out.
Got into it with her like a week ago.
But they didn't get into it. She fouled out, and Brittany got to the bench, and the news was saying she said "fucking white girl," and it was a big thing, and they're gonna give all the goddamn fouls. I don't know, but she ain't said, so I'm gonna take that a word. But we all can lip read a little bit.
Man, come on, man. Like you said, we ain't gonna bullshit.
She might have said "fucking wild," man. Goddamn me, fucking wild, man.
Come on, Jug. You know you love accountability. We ain't gonna. Brittany, we gonna let you make it, but we know what you said. We know where it came from. I don't feel like it's racist because man, I done seen 2 black people involved. Nigga come to the bitch and be like, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that you mean just literal. But she happened to be a white girl. She busting y'all ass. So when you got caught, it was like fucking white girl. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with it. You just got caught in 3D. You got caught.
Yeah. 4K.
Yeah, 4K. Yeah, we way past that.
So what about the other beef she got?
So this one, man, I'm talking about, and I know it's starting to get under their skin, man. They see in the State Farm commercial, she walking up talking about, man, maybe it's easier from the logo. She opening pickle jars and shit. All this, then she come in the game, she shooting from the logo, running with her tongue out. She one of them people, man. It's kind of like that shit with Sticker. She really the stiff for the WNBA. Man, when
Yeah.
somebody pulling up half court, somebody got, man, that shit frustrating. I don't care if she was green. That shit frustrating, bro. And you know you can't do nothing about it. And so
I
this one
thought,
here, they kind of got into it. Then another chick, I forgot the other one, she came and she didn't even push Caitlin. Now, Caitlin be exaggerating too. She came over there to kind of finna break it up, and Caitlin flopped like, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? So she got the car and she ran off, getting the crowd amped up. So I was just wondering if you've seen that, man. It's just crazy how the WNBA is really getting real competitive right now with this shit with Caitlin Clark. And just in general, these women
yeah,
be going hard, man. I love to watch their games, man.
the chick that shot threes against Steph was the female Steph Curry in the 3-point contest that year.
Nah, she's cold. I don't want to take nothing from her. Man, Caitlin Clark different, bro. We got to stop bullshit. Caitlin, man, when she shoot that, then when she got that shot where she leaning to the side from about 30 feet, and I'm talking, it's butter. Man, we got
But
to
they
stop
don't.
playing with Caitlin, man.
I seen the ranking where they don't even got her as the best player in the WNBA. She
Because you
like
know
number
what?
3 or 4.
Like Steph, she's a liability on defense. She ain't locking nobody up.
Oh, okay. I
But
see.
she cancels you out when she put up 40 on her end. So she ain't gotta lock you up if you in the night with 12 or 15. Her defense is offense. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I
Long as
compare
she
her more to
outscoring
Steph.
the person she's sticking,
Exactly.
it'll suffice.
Yeah. As long as I'm outscoring you by 20, fuck your defense. I don't care what you do. That's like they hit Steph. If you come on that screen, Draymond got his back. She got people playing behind her. Leah Boston. All them
Yeah.
that's gonna make sure you ain't just gonna get out. So that's why I compare her more to Steph than the other one. The other chick can shoot. She a killer, the one that you talking about. But to
Yeah.
me, I ain't seen nothing like Caitlin, not shooting wise, not from the distance and not with the ease she's shooting that rock with. Nobody.
Okay, but they need to have Caitlin in the 3-point contest against Steph then.
No,
Goddamn me,
look,
because
I want to see her and the one you
white
talking
girl
about.
competed against Steph, and I want to say she won, or did she lose?
No, she ain't win. Nah, Steph wasn't finna have that. But
Oh,
I want to
okay.
see them two.
Yeah, you're right. He did turn it up at the end.
Yeah, he turned it up at me. My Steph wasn't finna walk out with that. But they had put it like this though. He couldn't have slipped. She was dropping buckets. He couldn't have slipped with it. He couldn't have played with it. She can outshoot a lot of NBA players would have lost that besides Steph. I say that. It would have had to been a pure shooter.
Obviously, bro, they wouldn't have put out there to embarrass the WNBA and women. They obviously had to feel like she can hit 30 3-pointers. That's all you had to, that's the top number. If you can hit 20, 25.
25, yeah, at least 25.
At least 25 when it comes down to crunch time. If you want to be in the...
Talk about you one of them.
20 will get you in a 3-point contest is what I'm saying.
That'll get you in there. You average around 19 to 20 around, you in there.
But 25 will get you into the second round and all that.
Yeah, there you go.
And potentially get you to win.
There you go. That's the magic number, 25.
Yeah.
Now, off the basketball, man, some other news that broke this week, and you kind of hit me to that. I was a little behind on this, man. R. Kelly situation. Now, it's been kind of weird. Some of the information is after you told me about it, and I kind of started reading up on. I've been seeing conflicting stories, like Inside Job. Somebody paid to do it. Like I know you know a little bit more on this one than me, man. What you been hearing and what you feel about this?
Yeah. At first, I was like, damn, because the reports was the jail gave him. To be honest with you, bro, I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I'm gonna just say if they are trying to, if somebody is trying to kill a man, you know what I'm saying? It's their job to keep the man alive. He in their custody. I mean, unless it was your child that he did it to, man, I don't.
That's my next question, Judge. Stop right there. Is he a person? Because this is what I've been seeing a lot of the traffic on. Can you separate the man from the music with this?
Yeah, nigga. I feel like anybody, if you don't kill nobody, I think 20 years is good enough. Like, you don't gotta die. Yeah. That's why I say if it's not your daughter, like, if you're not personally attached to the story, you shouldn't be trying to kill R. Kelly because of what he did. Like, once again, like I always say this. I got two daughters that's sexual assault survivors. Yeah. I don't play that shit, but I'm still like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still what me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like street justice is better than any justice. But if ain't nobody dead,
well, let me ask you this then, Judge, because you know about this shit better than I can tell. You know, once you go behind them walls, niggas don't play with pedophiles anyway. So that ain't nothing you got an attachment to. Some of them. So
listen,
is that more myth or is that real deal?
It's more myth than fact because for one, they got particular units for those type of people where everybody there is under some type of protective custody.
Gotcha.
So it's a friendly place. Is there occasions where they're targeted? Yes.
Gotcha.
If it's the chance that somebody can get hold of Derek Chauvin, nigga, we know it happened. Look at Derek Chauvin.
Yeah, yeah.
That let you know right there it can happen to you. Look at Tory Lanez. Like, yeah, it can happen to you. I'm just saying it ain't like it, like every one of them that go in there getting it ain't like it should be.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone, for one, they gonna hide your charges. It's illegal for the jail to make people aware of what you charged with. So somebody got
Okay.
to work in a warden office. But yeah, man, it ain't all that, bro. They got friendly units for them people, man. And, with anything you can ask, you want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
And,
is he recovering? Is he or what they gonna do now? Like next phase, they bringing him back. I mean, how you come back to that shit? You can't go back to general pop, huh?
bro,
Yeah.
I think they just got to switch units. If he say this particular, what they gonna do is switch units. Like he do got enough attention on it to where they just gonna put him on another unit. He's saying this group of people, you can't be saying the whole goddamn system trying to kill you, like the
Yeah,
whole
because he's trying to come home off it. That's why I'm
BOP,
at.
the whole Bureau of Prisons.
Yeah.
So they just gonna move him units, and that's gonna be that.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, because from what I'm hearing, he's trying to get enough traffic on it to come home and like try to do some like home jail type shit, but I
Yeah, he
don't think
trying to
that's
get
gonna
out.
fly.
That's
Yeah.
people, But that's why I say I don't know what to believe. I don't need, he say he OD from the drugs that the nurse gave him, and it's on camera. Like,
Yeah.
that's some allegations, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? There should be some kind of paper trail. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Because this story here,
But
like you said, I'm
of course,
confused.
I don't know. Listen, bro, this world we living in, bro, is wired different. It's a lot going on, man. Whole lot of fabricating, whole lot of weird things that are very truthful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just listen at the stuff that went on with Diddy, man. People would have never just fathomed that. You'd have thought homie was straight up pitching and catching before you thought he liked to watch men with his woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Why you
You
saying
would have.
that, Judge? Let me pitch Diddy something too, man. And I know Diddy going through his thing. I seen Kanye the only one here. Diddy, if you make it through this some type of way, man, all I want to tell you is just sitting back looking at your situation. You went about your fetishes the wrong way. You had enough money. Start you a porn company. Obviously, you got a sex addiction. Get you a porn company. If you like watching shit, get you directors. You can sit on the side and you can control the shit and control the narrative to where it ain't even illegal. Porn is legal. And what you like doing is obviously sitting back watching it. I didn't know to this extent till I heard this trial. But just let me pitch that to Diddy, man. Open you up some bad boy porn and get you something out to the side. Because right now, man, it's making all I'm hearing is a bunch of nasty stuff. How much illegal it is. I know when it comes to trafficking and moving people state to state and drug, it's making it
Well,
sound
no,
worse
listen,
than it will.
it ain't the black folks the shit he do. That's just we got an uncle did it. So you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Little
saying. The
drugs,
line's getting blurred with this
prostitution,
case.
but by law that's not legal, man.
I know
And
it ain't legal, but what I'm
it
saying,
always
Judge,
be
it
some
just seemed
bullshit
like
to get a big time D boy hot. Like Puff got all this going on. He's a freakazoid, and it take
freakazoid.
for him to beat the broad up in the lobby of the hotel and the tape come out for to implode his whole empire.
Yeah,
That's how it be for the nigga who got bricks and the law showed up because his gal, he was fighting his gal.
yeah.
You know you got bricks in here.
But see, that's the part. All that shit, the illegal part. But to me, a lot of the other shit, from 50 Cent Baby Mama to the other shit, a lot of these people were way more cooperative with this shit when they was benefiting from it than it all was presented to the public to be at first. That's all I'm saying. A lot of these
They
people
say he will.
was very accepting to the
Yeah,
terms and
they
agreements.
definitely overcharged. Homie got overcharged. Man, let me tell you something. The man should get 7, 8, 10 years, and that should be it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The man was overcharged. We're gonna call a spade a spade. But we talking about in our eyes,
yeah.
we logical thinking people. You know what I'm saying? The judge going by the sentencing guidelines. You get what I'm saying? You know
I
what I'm saying?
got you.
I'm just saying, boom, we all break the law. We take out, we speed, we driving fast. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got our seatbelt on. And if you get caught, you pay your ticket
Take
or
your
you
lick.
go to court and fight.
Yeah,
He broke some crimes. He should do a little time because by the letter of the law, I'm saying I don't give a damn where it go. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But yeah, man, the case wasn't what they said it was.
It ain't nowhere near
You
what
know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
thinking. That's all I'm saying. Yeah,
That's why it's more his fault. That's why he need to sit his stupid ass down for a year to think. Because, man, you left too much of paper trail, man. You
man.
was way too goddamn freaky, bro.
He got too comfortable, man.
And I know that's what happened.
Yeah.
You let comfort get you caught up in a prostitution ring that turned to a RICO case. You should have been like Robert Kraft was, man. paying a ticket and going my man, you in federal court because you wanted to beat this because you wanted to beat on these bras. You can't be a freakazoid and then want to be violent to the
And then
bras.
be
Like
abusive.
you know they gonna tell on you, fool.
Man, you been seeing the cats though he was soliciting, doing their little podcast
Yeah,
rounds.
yeah, they
I'm
doing what
like,
they
man,
supposed to do. Man, y'all
yeah,
got
they
my
like,
name in
man.
this foolishness. Let me take these $5,000 and $10,000 bags to go sit
Mm-hmm.
on these couches and talk about what I can talk about legally. Cause they ain't really revealing shit. Like
Oh, they
they
ain't
all
saying
got
nothing
some
like
major
talking about.
PC answers, and it
Yeah,
would look like animals if it got to the big boys, Jimmy Kimmel, or somebody. If somebody would ever want to reach out to y'all movie companies,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They doing about it the right way. So yeah, they giving PC answers, but they, like old boy Cameron, I thought, I'll be that goofy shit be pissing me off. Like when he was, man, was the pussy good or what? Like,
Yeah.
man, chill out, my nigga. Like, god damn, my nigga. Like,
I tripped out on one of the cats though, man. He said he ain't even know who it was till like a little bit down the line. I don't think it was the one on camera. So I heard a clip on the radio. They was kind of like you say the answer so PC. They was playing snippets on the radio. But the
yeah,
cat was like, one of his homeboys told him, showed him a picture like, hey, was this up? And he said he tripped out because he like, damn, that's 50 Cent baby. That's the one. He was with 50 Cent baby mama. And
yeah.
I'm like, he said Diddy would just come in, didn't know who Diddy was for the longest, just sitting in the back of the room in the dark and just watch and just leave. I'm like,
Man, the one boy saves his hearing bad. He said, I like that position. Then he said, man, I said, did he say I want to penetrate him? He said, man, so, he was talking to the camera. He was like, man, I really couldn't get off like that. Like, you thinking I'm in here jackballing because it's casting. He said, well, nigga, I'm really having a hard time staying hard because this dude behind me
yeah,
with his meat out and a mask on. What is you talking about? This is not enjoyable. This is a job.
yeah,
Man, you seen, listen, the other day it came out. Say, brother, they hit up some sex work
yeah.
or whatever you call them niggas, man. They hit some niggas up. And the niggas say, God damn, man, y'all never want to take a break. Y'all rabbits. They didn't burn them in like that because they be going 24, 36 hours, bro.
Man, they said
Like,
this be for weekends. This ain't for no day. This for
yeah,
three, 4 days, man.
this ain't no
Extra?
30-minute session,
Nah,
no 2 hour threesome
nah.
with you and a couple. These is 9 hour sessions. Like, man, what the fuck?
And they said
Is
these
that,
boys will
listen,
have
bro?
IVs, Gatorade.
That's a it gotta be a form of mental health, bro.
It gotta be,
Ain't
man.
no way
Gotta be.
you want to see 12 hours of natural fuck. You want to see a woman get pissed on, pissing on my. I'm just saying, man, you got to be sick in the fucking head. Like I'm tired. Who
Dude,
you don't want to
that's
be at a job that long.
that's what
Then
I'm
you gotta
saying. He
feed these
should.
people ecstasy to give them energy and to
Yeah.
make them feel. Man,
But
you
that's what I'm
weird,
saying.
bro.
He just went around it the wrong way. Smart as get is with the brick. Just open you a porn company, man. You could have erased a bunch of this shit. It wouldn't even got to this. Just like you got Pornhub, whatever other site you, man,
But
you could have had Bad
that's
Boy
where the
is.
fetish. That's where the fetish and the mental health come in. He loved these women.
Yeah. You
It
think
take
he
a
real
different.
life love these women?
What you mean? Yeah, man, you
Yeah.
ain't beating on no bras you don't love. I mean, he could be just a goofy.
To me,
He's
that's
a
more of a
goofy.
control thing, though,
I
man. When they
think he.
find
I
out,
think he. I think he. I think he was tender dick, bro. I think he loved these women, bro.
yeah.
Because every woman wasn't gonna do these things for him. You got to think about this. His thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I got these 2 or 3 broads that's willing to do the thing I like. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You can talk your ass off to a man, me and hornballs. The fuck what you talking about? I got these 2 bras. I met a nut that's willing to do what I like to do.
Yeah.
Every woman ain't going for that, bro. In
Nah.
real life, every
Nah.
woman ain't going dealing with those 4 and 5 dudes in a row for you while you in the corner.
Yeah.
It
Hey.
just ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You might get a
Yeah.
broad $10,000 to do some freaky shit from Alexandria or just wherever Houston
Yeah.
once. But I'm talking about regular chicks.
Yeah.
And you got the freakazoids who in the industry and that's what they chasing. That's different. Like 50
Yeah.
Cent baby mom. It's coming out that this what
Yep.
she do. She
Mm-hmm.
cool with the sex thing. Like she
Yeah.
basically, that's why 50 Cent call her a sex worker. She
Yeah.
basically a porn star, but she ain't on film. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
got
what I
them
was
kind.
saying with a lot of them was way
So
more complicit than this shit was made out to be.
so what I'm saying is every woman ain't willing to do this shit at Cassie and Daphne and that broad that come up missing willing to do number 3.
Yeah.
You know, it was 3 Jane Does. And
Oh,
one
so they
came up
never
missing.
had the third one?
They had her. She was supposed to testify. She disappeared.
That's what I'm saying. She never showed up.
She disappeared, man. The woman they looking for, from what it was reported at the beginning of the trial.
Yeah.
Wasn't going to be 2 but 2 Jane Does because one come up missing. Like, she disappeared.
Man, this has been one of the weirdest cases probably in American history that I've sit back and I watch it here and there. But I gotta watch how much of that shit I consume because I'm like, man, this is some wild shit.
This nigga had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, 900 bottles of baby oil,
That's what I'm saying,
200 bottles of Astroglide. Man, the boy was using 20 bottles of baby oil in a session.
That's crazy.
Man, how you use 20 bottles of baby oil, bro?
How and for what?
How the fuck did they even still stand up? Everything should have been slippery, carpet. You put 20 bottles of motherfucking baby oil on carpet, it's gonna be slippery. Can't be slippery.
Yeah.
Man, this boy paid $46,000 to repair the room. They done tore up.
And I heard
stained.
One of the cats that they was talking about that they ended from the snippet, he said, man, these rooms was crazy because most of the time they meet at this hotel. He said, man, some of these hotels was some of the livest shit he ever seen.
Motherfucker, 4 and 5, man, one of them, bro, they describe him. And, you know, academics going to deep down. I watch his little screen. Get my data information. He going to put little jokes in it and do, you know, he going to research.
Yeah.
Man, them motherfuckers be looking like mansions, bro.
That's what he said.
He had one that was $20,000 a night.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm saying, these freak offs wasn't cheap, bro.
Wasn't cheap.
You get a 20,000, this motherfucker like a house. Like, cause they in there 36 hours.
Yeah.
Then they get IVs afterwards, man. You gotta think about it, man. Like, how much energy you gotta exert to need an IV.
Man, you getting ran through.
Yeah,
like, talking about
that work out go get that. People that's health conscious, not no casual fucking motherfucker or no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not no nigga doing no casual fucking.
Nah,
it be
ain't that.
Athletes going to get that, and the bad bitches going to get the IV.
Yeah.
That's all I ever seen on my time, man.
That's some crazy shit. Speaking of athletes, man, the BIG3, man. How much you been tuned into the BIG3? Because that league Cube doing this thing with the BIG3, and it done had some games that then kind of got your boy been there.
This weekend, it's been a viral BIG3 weekend.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm starting to think, because it's a content world, I'm wondering, what's all this attention this weekend?
You think it stay?
I don't trust niggas, man. I mean, I know Steven Jackson, a real ignorant nigga, a millionaire masquerading as a gangster. I mean, I'm sure you heard what he said.
I ain't hear what he say.
Oh, man. Man, just all of those gangster talk. Man, you niggas ain't think I'm like that at 50. Oh. You 50 and you're a millionaire. You're not what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Ain't nothing got to do with basketball for to make me act like that at 50 years old, man. It's a basketball game.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it was a bad call. Nigga took a horrible shot. That what he did? Come on, my nigga, grow up. So I'm just saying. I saw that, and then, you know, Dwight Howard and Lance Stevens. Damn, man, it was a real
lot of shit.
Shit went on around the BIG3.
Yeah.
In a 2 weekend span.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's when you start to say, is this shit curated or is it just natural nigga shit? That went viral and got me. I'm going to check them out when they come to Houston. Shit.
Hey, that's why I'm.
It worked on me.
Do you want
to go see no ignorant shit? I'm going just because I want to go see the atmosphere and I want to support Q.
Yeah.
And then I want to see some of these niggas play, man. Joe Johnson look good out there.
Man.
There's a few play. Michael Beasley. I hope to see one of them dudes play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for them back in the day. I used to go see Kobe. Kobe came to Houston, I went. I want to go see some of these dudes play. I know they ain't who they was, but
yeah. But see, that's my thing too. I'm kind of 50-50 with the stage shit, because I know it's just like when you go to a gym or when we came out here, we was playing that 9-man football. When you got these old athletes that come out there and try to still prove a point. Some of these niggas get out there and they still thinking they the 20-year-old and still in the league and they back on TV. And a lot of times that shit go to their head. They want their moment again. You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't get real run when they was in the league and want to show people, hey, I'm still one of them. So some of that I think is bullshit, but some of that I really think that's their competitive juices coming from niggas that was in the league and want to see where they at now and at this age. But I'm gonna ask you this. That one-on-one shit. You seen it with Beasley and Lance Steve. I want to see a little bit more of that.
Oh, they got more Brandon Jennings and Lou Will going.
Yeah.
They already did a little 3. They did to 3 the other day, man. Go watch the 520 podcast, man. I mean, Gilbert Arena. Matter of fact, they did
Gilbert
it on
Arena.
Gilbert
I saw
Arena
that. Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. I want to
I
see
watched the
some more of
one-on-one.
the older hoopers do that.
Say, bro, them boys still got something. Like, to me,
For
they can go
real.
play in the league. I don't, you know,
Yeah.
just me watching it. But maybe they can't. They know something I don't know. Maybe that's a league that just, they could, but they ain't going to get that opportunity like T.O. You know,
Yeah.
T.O. could have played 7, 8 years longer than he did.
Yeah.
And he just got ostracized. So maybe some of them dudes going through that. From what I seen, man, like Beasley could still play the league to me. You know, shit, I saw Brandon Jennings and Lou Will. You know, they could do some things like spot up shooting or catch and shoot, draw a couple defenders when they get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because they move, they don't look old.
But I'm
Some
gonna
of them
tell you,
niggas.
that shit cool. It's cute when you 1-on-1 half court, but you know, like we talked about, man, this is a young man's league. You get to running up and down that floor playing
And that's,
defense. Nigga
yeah,
giving you 30 on that end. It ain't the same, but backyard ball, that's what I compare this shit. I want to see him do that. I don't think some of these boys, besides Beasley, because he's still looking basketball shape. Some of these
yeah,
cats, they look like the old cat in the Y, but just got game. You can tell, like, man, I done been hooping in a regular gym. Like, man, I can
yeah,
tell that nigga play college ball. See? And if the game
yeah.
just look different. You know what I'm saying?
It's polished, yeah.
It just look different. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what we doing out here, fumbling off our knee and shit. Like, nah, this is rising up, shooting shots, drifting back before it even hit the net and shit. Like, man, nah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's what I think it is. But I want to see a little bit more of this, but I think that's right.
I
And
like
just
it,
letting
bro.
some of these younger generations see some of these old schools that really had games.
And it helps that these dudes play in the Big 3.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
helps
They helped the
that
league.
they, you know, they had a viral moment Lance and Beasley, and then both of them niggas play in the Big 3.
Yeah.
Like, so when that
Bring
matchup come,
eyes.
people wherever that's at, people gonna go see it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yeah.
and shout out Q, man, because I remember when this league first started, I was sitting out here in Dallas watching it when it came on. And, you know, decent crowds, but I see this expanding more. And I saw Gilly go out there and kind of break the fight up too, man. Shout out Gilly.
Yeah. Shout out Gilly. He
Shout
said,
out
man, we
Gilly,
on
man.
TV, man. Don't do Cuba like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Shout
I
out Gilly
like
too,
that,
man. I
man.
be
That's OG
on Gilly
shit.
motherfucking head.
Yeah.
But shout out Gilly. I hope this audio pick up good because I was way back there.
Nah,
But
you
shout out
straight.
Gilly, man, for real. I normally be on his top because
Yeah.
he be dick riding them youngsters.
Yeah.
And then they gonna get killed. But I salute him breaking that up and salute him.
Yeah.
You know
That
what
was
I'm saying?
real shit.
Period.
I'm glad
Just
the camera
for
caught that.
breaking in, you know, opening the doors for us because shit, we all do this to get to some money.
Ain't it, man? Now speaking of the youngsters, man, we got another RICO case that's finally wrapping up, man. It seemed like, you know, it kind of took the back burner after so much other shit popped off with the YSL case. They finally putting a ribbon on the YSL case. I know from the jump you was kind of hitting me to a lot of information with that. So the final pieces to the puzzle have all been laid out. What was the end game? What came out of it?
One dude got 45 years and another got 65.
Yeah.
I don't know their names. Like
Yeah.
you said, I quit covering it, but I did get that piece of information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say, man, I don't know, man.
Now let me ask you this then, because when I asked you, I think I texted to you because I saw some traffic of it on the internet, some internet fodder, like you say. But a lot of people was confused with the discrepancy of some of the time. How some people walked away scot free, and like you say, these boys get these heavy jackets put on their back. What brought that on? How did it end up like that?
Well, what ended up happening? The RICO kind of sort of the trial. It was going to start over. I ain't gonna say it wasn't going good because they proved a bunch of shit. Ugly was definitely. It's just like we did it. Like they had proved 4 or 5 of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And you charged with 68 counts. You get what I'm saying? But what happened was they ended up taking pleas, so everybody started getting sentenced for what they did instead of it being a RICO and we facing life and. You know what I'm saying? You probably still facing a bunch of time, but now you plea bar, so you got the leverage. Instead of them offering your ass 40, they came down to 20s and 8s and 7s and 4s and probation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what ended up happening. You know what I'm saying? They just started breaking it down and did everybody separate instead of a unit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, Dick, because like I say, the RICO, I be knowing about it a little bit, but you be breaking it down a little better. So when you go into a case under that umbrella, you couldn't break that shit down like that. How you get to break that shit down if you present the case to you? I'm coming to y'all with a RICO charge. Everybody, this is an organization, but now
But all these individual crimes is what make up the RICO.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we still got individual crimes on everybody. You did this, you did, but all y'all YSL. You robbed the bank. You killed somebody. You was selling weed. You was selling meth. You was selling pills. You was selling drink. You was bringing the hoes. That's a RICO. So everybody had individual crimes. Everybody just got sentenced for their crimes, is what I'm saying. That's what ended up
Gotcha.
happening. You know what I'm saying? And it
Okay.
wasn't like no guilty or not guilty verdict. It was just everybody playing guilty to what they did.
Gotcha.
So them
Okay.
last two dudes obviously did something that warranted.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the details of that either. Obviously, they did something that carried. I ain't gonna say warranted. Whatever
Yeah.
crimes they committed, they carried a lot of time, and they
Yeah.
got a lot of time. But one got 65, one got 45.
Dang. Man, I know I still feel fucked up though. I see niggas I was operating with and shit walk off though.
I mean, but you did your crime. What are you talking about? Like, you can't never listen, because not like that. You ain't playing the streets, so you may look at shit a little different. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just like you said, and I respect you saying that. A lot of people be playing like they down and get it and don't. But everybody know their job, bro. Like whatever that dude did, he knew what he carried when he did it by himself. He didn't expect the RICO to come down. Nobody never expect we're all gonna get indicted together. When you moving in the streets, you expect I'm gonna go to jail for what I do. You always think it's that possibility, but you think
Yeah.
it be the Fed. They
Yeah.
got a state RICO. You feel me? You
Yeah.
don't ever think the state gonna put a RICO charge on me. Like you be like, man, if it ain't the feds, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just so happen to get a state RICO. But everybody know what their job is what I'm saying. You got a nigga that's a driver. You got a nigga that's a shooter. You got a nigga that will sit on stash houses. Everybody know what their job is. You can't feel like, damn, he walked out there. You're a hater if you want everybody to go to jail. You
Yeah.
just got caught on what you got going on. You think Diddy could snitch and get something. Diddy can get 15 years. He knows something about this industry. Fuck what he
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
But that's like him saying, like, man, y'all them freaking. They getting away
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Kanye freaking. It already came out that Kanye was the rapper person they was talking about when the girl was testifying. She went with another rapper and Diddy got mad to a freak off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was 50 Cent baby mama. But they saying that was gay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That's like Diddy saying, man, he get mad at everybody that got away because he got caught. That ain't how that work, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know your job, and I got caught. I gotta go sit down for a little bit, man. It hurt, like shit. You don't want
Yeah.
to, but
That's what I'm saying. Like nigga
you
can
don't
play
want
tough.
you don't want to tell neither. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
that's more what I'm saying.
Nigga feelings
I
hurt.
ain't fucked up
Listen,
about. And look, I understand you take your leave, but my whole thing, nigga, human. So a nigga can
yeah.
talk that on the Schwarzenegger shit, but when everybody walk about that bitch and you finna go do 60 for
Okay,
fucking that
I
bitch.
was addressing something else. Okay, I
Yeah.
understand your feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
God damn, them niggas going home, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what my more on that type. Like, man, not saying
bro,
you got over,
niggas
man, but let me tell you what this
listen,
nigga did.
I used to always tell my little homies, anybody that came up under me,
Yeah.
hey man, get caught how you want to get caught.
Mm,
Meaning, get caught with what you can go do the time for. Bro.
mm.
You can't be doing a 65-year crime, but you only a 10-year nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can only do 10 years. You can't be killing niggas and can't fathom doing life. Man, I can't
Yeah.
fathom. Kill yourself then. Don't nobody kill yourself. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, I
You
feel what you say.
can't be a killer and
Yeah.
say, man, I can't see myself doing no life. Well, you saying you'll tell. So that's
Right?
what I'm saying. No, nobody think it'll happen to them. We all
Yeah.
think we're gonna get away with everything forever.
Mm-hmm.
He did a crime that carried that time. He gotta take his lick. Can't feel bad. Now, if I don't know whether homie fucking with him or not. I don't know if he was one of the ones that tried to tell. I don't know, but maybe he'll get some support. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Coming
it.
from a nigga who
Like you
been
say, you
there,
gotta take your lead.
that's all you can ask for, bro. Hope that a few niggas that had love for you and you got money will show you some support, bro. That's it. Other than that, you can't be mad a nigga went home and you got caught, man. Shit, like, I've been in penitentiary twice. I got partners I put in position. We got money together that nigga ain't been to jail. And, they ain't had them fumbles. I am envious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we gonna get a nigga back right. We're gonna make you feel like you never left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't never feel like, God damn, man, them niggas free. I'm in here. I need them niggas free
Yeah.
in real life. Because if we all in here, who the fuck gonna take care of me?
Operation stop.
Your
Yeah.
people can't stand that like that. They can say your 20s and 30s. You don't even want it. Like, what nigga want that gal sending them something
Yeah.
knowing you done left up with bills and kids, man? I don't give a fuck about no nigga going over there fucking or none of that. I'm saying you did what you did. We know what we signed up for. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying you want your partner sending bread so your girl can hold on to it. If you got a real one, she ain't giving that pussy up. But I'm saying,
Saying you ain't worried about it, huh?
even if she is, a nigga want his kids straight. And you ain't even got a sentence. You know what I'm talking about?
Jug, you our
Tax,
robot then, man.
taxes come,
You learn how
break
to
me off.
dismiss your emotions, boy. You a hell of a nigga, bro.
No, I ain't said that, bro. I'm saying, goddamn. I'm saying, bro, I ain't saying that. And I forgot why we even started talking about that shit.
Hold on, cause you said some shit that really I want to transition. You say the niggas that's out putting them in position. It's a nigga that we want to end it with though. Dame Dash fell
Yeah.
off and got niggas that's out in position.
Yes, sir.
This what I want to end it with. I want to start off with Dame because man, to me, just sitting back from afar, you know, he got financial woes, you know, shit going on with him. But man, first off, Dame did a lot for the hip hop community, did a lot building up the rock. He was one of the they had one of the record labels. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of people had people down south they looked up to. I looked up to the Rock because they looked like they had a structure, they had a marching order, and they had a lot of shit that big picture wise that I wanted to do. And I always looked at Dame as a businessman and respected how he moved. Didn't agree with everything he did. They New York shit, that arrogance sometimes I always thought could get in the way, which I think
Yeah.
is why some people taking the chance to take jabs at him right now. But I don't want to take this as a time where people kicking Dame while he down. I want to see Dame get back, but I just want to see your opinion on that situation, what Dame going through.
I hate to see it. I hate to see a nigga struggle, bro. Like, bro, I real like want everybody around me to get to some money, bro.
Yeah.
And it was a time when I felt like that. Like
That's why I wanted your opinion
I
on this.
felt like now I don't say nobody owe me shit. Nigga,
Yeah.
get this motherfucking money.
Yeah.
Nigga, I reinvent myself. I do what I do. Nigga, I set trends, and that's what the fuck it is. But I'm just saying, I felt like they ain't put niggas in position. Felt like I might not have got the love back when I needed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got niggas who kept it 1,000, 100 times. And I got niggas who didn't keep it 1,000 and made up for it. Like, damn, but I didn't know you felt like that and made up for it. Relative. But I don't think, I heard a guy named Ray Daniels speak on this, bro. Don't nobody owe Dame nothing.
They
Right?
don't. Yep.
Don't nobody owe him nothing. But I do feel like ain't no way a
Morally.
motherfucker could contribute to me excelling to a level that I probably couldn't even fathom. Or even that I did knew I would make it to. But he helped it be going through nothing and I not do nothing about it. Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
What? How you view, and it's just an opinion. It ain't no right or wrong answer. How you view Jay-Z in this whole piece of the puzzle is this towards, you know, his, and I know him and James, they don't see eye to eye. Like he may even put in a song, you think you made Hove, okay, make another Hove. How do you feel Jay-Z with his, what should he do or what he shouldn't do in this situation?
Man, I can't say what Jay should do. What I would do if I was Jay, I'm rectifying that, bro. Fuck that
That's how I
small
feel.
shit,
All right.
bro. Like, ain't nobody died, bro. Shit, ego shit, like this, that mystique shit Hov wanna have. Nigga wanna have the coldest cutoff game in America. And nigga, fuck that shit, man. You gonna live and die, nigga. Your experiences are your experiences. You know what I'm saying? He shouted him out on the stage when he accepted the award 2-3 years ago. So you know he exists. So obviously he ain't dead to you. That's what I'm saying. Like he don't owe him nothing. I'm just saying if it was me, I'm going, man, fuck that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rather I
I'm kind
handle
of
it
there with it.
or rather I just make it happen and you see it from across the room.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be that, nigga. Like nigga, we nah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm with you on that because
I recently rectified a couple relationships. And man, it felt good. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I meant with.
It felt good. I rectified a couple relationships. Plus bitch ass money, street shit, you know what I'm saying? And man, I locked in with my people, man, and it felt good like a motherfucker. Yeah, man.
I just wanted your opinion because that's why I'm at with it, man. I can't see somebody. I got real paper and we built a real empire. I know he cashed out the Rock and got his part skated, and they kind of just did their own thing with the clothing line and all that. And Dame had a lot of other business ventures, but he just never got back to that Dame Rockefeller Dame. Like you say, he don't owe him
hold
that.
up. Stop. Dame got messed over through Jay-Z. They
You talking about when he first
devalued
sold the Rock?
way back then. They devalued the companies and split it up and had to sell when they was at their peak. Right now is not the time to sell. You know But we splitting up, so we selling. That's one. That company could have ran up and got evaluated at close to $300-400 million. It was valued at $100 million. You know what I'm saying? You snaked us out the record label. You know what I'm saying? We're going to sell it to Def Jam because you retire. And then you're going to come out of retirement. Then you're going to go work for them. And they're going to gift you the record label back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just like, it was always, you know, Jay about the business, man. He just, listen, one thing about all the ultra rich, they don't care. They don't really give a fuck. They care about what they care when they feel they can't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I seen it on the street level, like all the niggas I know that made the millions was some shiesty motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
From Trump on down, you got to be willing to do what somebody else wants, bro. At some point. Some point. You can't be no straight up business, good deals, shaking hands and making sure. Nah, not to get to the elite levels of bread.
And I couldn't be like that. That's why I went up and down. What I'm saying is, the niggas I'm talking about, the snake, you know, they don't want to see the people beneath them advance. So you can grow to $100,000. They won't let you get them close to what you get them for. Like if you want to see somebody advance, say you paying $300 for a pair of Jordans. We selling sneakers. We selling Jordans. $300. You front them to me for $400, and I make $450. Then boom, we run this up for a year. You make you $200,000, and I make me $50. And then I tell you, shit, man, let me get some play on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy them up front. I ain't saying don't make nothing.
Yeah.
But instead of charging me $300, charging me $250, you make $50 off me.
Yeah. I'm already making your pocket. Yeah.
Let me buy something. I'm gonna still help you move some of yours. And a person say no.
Nah, I done seen it. Yeah.
That's the shiest I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like you just don't want to see the people around you advance under no circumstances. It's all a facade. As long as they can benefit you, you know what I'm saying? And that's that. You know what I'm saying? And that's all of the ultra rich be snakish in that way. You know what I'm saying?
And I know
that's why my money went up and down, because I'm gonna help my niggas. And I ain't gonna be greedy. And where I could have made $700,000, fuck it, I'm gonna make the $400. Because I'm letting a few of my partners that I love get them for what I'm getting. Not making that off of them. Because I'm not a snake. I ain't got to make money off my friends. I got plays for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, that's the same thing with Jay-Z and them type of niggas. Jay, that snake I'm telling you about, who don't want to put you in a position. Like later on, not the people, you know, later on he started doing little things, but then it was benefiting like off of your God and all them niggas, man. Like,
I know the first rule of life is self-preservation, but it seemed like some people take that to heart. And then too, like we talked about this with your kids, man. You can't put people that was raised around survival and love in the same circle, because people that's running around survival, they're gonna move different. And from all accounts, what I done heard of Jay, the way he was raised and how he moved and got to the way he was, it was just a different mindset. And Dame too, for the most part. But Dame to me seemed more like how you say you would operate. I'm gonna look out. I ain't gonna eat off this person. I'm gonna make this back off this. So to me, it was just two different mindsets and two totally different personalities.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't gonna front you. I ain't gonna sign you to my record label favor. I'm gonna show you how to create your own label. That's the shit Dame was on.
Yeah, that type.
And niggas will say, "Oh, but you was 30% owning my company." So fucking what? I'm showing you the game. I didn't even have to give you this extra game to start your own record label. And you sign all these niggas up under you. Yeah, I'm 30% owner, but you getting the 70. Now you the boss.
You the boss.
Me in your own world.
Yeah.
That's the shit Dame was on.
That's the shit. There you go. That's the breakdown. That's what I'm talking about. Before we wrap up, though, man, how much you checked out? I'm not a big award show person, but I know it's been circulating. How much you checked out on the BET Awards?
Checked out a good bit of it. I checked out about half, a little over half of it. You know
what was the highlights? Give me a couple of highlights. Who? Now, I did see Glorilla tap dance. I ain't know she had that in her bag. I don't know if she earned it.
I ain't see it. The highlights, from my understanding, obviously Wayne.
Yeah.
They say it was mid. You know what I'm saying? His performances ain't been the best lately. From what I seen in the 106 and Park thing with the different eras, you know, the top 9.
Yeah.
You know, they did the countdown basically. And they had different people perform. That was dope. Man, there was a few dope moments, man. I think it was one of the better BET Awards we'd had in the last 7-8 years. It's been horrible for the last 7-8 years, to be for real with you. So that was one of the better produced ones. They had Babyface out there. They had some big dogs pop out. Mariah Carey. They had some people come through, bro. Like, you know, Kendrick Lamar and the whole
speaking of Kendrick, boom, pow, boom, ping, ping, pow, pow. How much you jamming it? I know you always give me Kendrick and this Drake shit. Boom, pow, ping, pow. How much you jamming it?
What you talking about?
That song, boom, pow, pow, ping,
no,
ping,
I know what you saying. I'm telling you the hook.
Jamming it? How much you get in the car and say, I want to hear that today?
What you talking about? I'm talking about that. What you talking about? I'm talking about that. Yeah. That's the song you talking about. Nigga.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
jam it enough
Oh,
to
okay,
I
yeah.
jam it enough to know the fucking hook. When you just say the ping pong pow, bang, yeah.
Okay, so you got it in rotation. Just wondering. You was riding hard for him doing the
I
beat.
ain't got it in rotation, but it's known enough. Like, and I
Yeah.
don't turn it off. Let me say that.
Okay.
It ain't in rotation. If I get in the car and it's on the radio, because I listen to the morning shows and shit,
Yeah.
I don't turn it off. So
Okay.
that
I'm
means it's
just
cool because it's shit that can't get no play in my ride. I'm gonna turn that shit off and go to aux or put a
yeah.
podcast on. Goddamn it.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering. I'm just wondering. But before we wrap up though, man, like I say,
What
man,
you had just asked me about?
which one? That was it.
Just
That was it. 10K that.
okay. That yeah. You seen that? What I was finna say. Yeah, that's the reason I asked you that. You seen he went snuck down in Toronto, huh? He
Nah.
going snuck down, man.
Nah, what he
Two
do?
sh- two shows back to back, whole
Sell out?
motherfucking arena, begging him to do. They not like us 2 times in a row. Call him 2 Chain. Yeah,
What?
I'm
I
talking
ain't
about.
seen
Yeah, man, that was the whole viral week, man. They like Toronto. Turned their back on Drake. Drake DM'd
Nah,
the
man.
little Drake, the politician, told him he was
Nah,
corny.
man.
The nigga went and made a public apology on TV. Man, I was there for Scissor. I'm like, man, a politician, man, somebody that's a senator or some shit over there in Canada went. And
Oh, man.
he did a video.
Yeah.
Kendrick and Drake got the man DMs. Probably gonna get the nigga unelected.
Man,
Yeah,
it been
man.
rough out
So
there for Drake, man. Damn, Drake. I ain't know that part, man.
Pusha T them dropped a bad motherfucker, man.
Man, hey.
And him, it's some big smoke between him and Travis Scott. You heard he dissed Travis? You hear?
I heard, but I didn't know, I didn't hear the line. What, like, what's that about? I did
Man,
hear that. I just heard it today. Matter of fact, before we got on, it said it was a little smoke between. I didn't even know, like, they
well,
operating in the
he
same
just
circle.
said Travis Scott like to play both sides. He was like when Drake was dissing, say when Drake was dissing Kanye, you was playing both sides. Kanye, your big bro. At one point, it was good music, but you playing going over there. He diss Kanye on your song. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Well, Drake dissed for real. Remember, he said, "I melt your chains down and shit." That was another Kendrick Lamar. I mean, Travis Scott song. So he
Okay.
went to Paris one time and Pusha T and them recording their album,
Mm.
and he played some songs in there. And there was a song he played that Drake didn't have a verse on it. And then the song come out and he dissed he dissed Pharrell on there.
Mm.
So Pusha T just say, you're a bitch ass nigga, man. It's just time I tell you. And he say this is the reasons why. You talking about, nigga in the studio crying. The young nigga A&E took his girl, niggas they
Yeah.
share. And it was just, I like it,
Okay.
man. I love a little lyrical combat, man, especially for
Yeah.
somebody who really know how to rap, man. Like
Yeah.
Pusha can rap. Like he one of the better dissers we got in rap. Like being for real with you.
And not
That
just dissing.
Exodus and
And I
that
just dissing, man, him and Jeezy, the only boys I know that are that creative for talking about work and I actually stay interested in the shit. This has been a
yeah,
20-year run with them boys and talking about selling work and different ways to do it. Well, every time I hear it, I'm like, damn, these niggas can break down some work.
yeah, real talk. But yeah, man. I look forward to that Clips out, man. I think it's gonna be all right.
And so his brother back from preaching now, how long that been going on? I ain't know he was back.
Couple years, 2, 3
Yeah.
years, you know.
So he found Christ and gave it back up.
I mean, I don't know, man. Hey, man.
I'm
I
just
don't know
saying,
what
I
he got
ain't heard
going,
all the song.
man.
All I know is that track you said. That track
That's
was
what I'm
cold.
saying.
These
I ain't
boys
heard the
came with a rhyme
content to
pattern.
say, yeah, he back D-boy. I did hear a few D-boy bars, but these niggas are so intricate. He could be
Man,
putting it in a way to where it's
it's
you know what I'm
intriguing, man.
saying?
They really play with them
Know what I'm
words, bro.
saying? Malice can play with them words the way he's still talking about the Lord and all
Yeah.
of those good shit, but he doing it in ways that so I gotta re-listen to it. I heard the song 2, 3 times. I'm listening. Pusha stole the show.
Like
You know what
push
I'm
the
saying?
kill.
So I ain't even heard fucking Malice version. We being honest
Yeah.
with you. So I gotta go listen. He may not, but I'm just saying that why you say he back. But if he is, man, so what, man? I'll try. God, I ain't feeling it.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at him. He might be Muslim now.
Hey, I ain't mad. Put it
That's a
like this.
personal question.
I ain't never mad at nobody for whatever it takes to get them through this life, bro. You can turn atheist. With
All
nothing,
right,
nigga, he
well,
can't make me shit. I'm just sitting back looking from what nigga went from selling bricks to getting people communion. Now you back to bricks again. So I'm just
the
curious to
feds
like
was
what brought it back.
on him. That's what pushed him to the Lord. And
Yeah.
maybe he feel like I ain't doing no harm in doing music. I'm being for real.
Yeah.
Maybe he feel like it's art, bro. Like, can
It
I
is.
not be what about a bona fide Christian? a
Mm-hmm.
pastor, did pastor extreme, because he's not a pastor, a Christian, bona fide Christian, go
He
do
was
a
a
movie.
preacher though, correct?
No, he wasn't a minister like that. Like, he was just a
Oh,
part of the church. Just, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have no churches like Mace. He didn't go like Mace.
okay, okay.
But damn, imagine somebody that's just a devout Christian
Mm-hmm.
doing shoot movies about shoot 'em up, baby,
Yeah.
action movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's his job. I see a place where a devout Christian can rap and say some things that may not be as clean as they would like,
Mm-hmm.
because it's art. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I ain't
talk.
mad. I
I'm
like
being
to see.
dead serious, bro.
To me, man, I'm like just like with Joe. I like to see him back. Them was one of my favorite from the time they dropped grinding back in the day with Neptunes. Like I was sold. Like I
And
was
let me,
always
the
a
only
Cute
reason
fan.
I'm going to bat for them like this is because they've never showed me nothing but one thing. They've been the same
They
their
have
whole career.
consistent. They have.
So I gotta take him at his word. Like, if
Yeah.
he was into the Lord at that point, I think he still may be. But I think it's a place where he can do that and do what he's doing too.
And I don't know
Because
whoever made that track.
it ain't like I'm going sell crack. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, whoever made that track, man, that brought me back to the old Clipper
For
days. When I
real. I
first
think
heard that, I'm like,
Pharrell
for real
produced
did
the
that?
whole song. Yeah, he produced the whole motherfucker. You know he gonna get the
Man, they
first single,
rhyme
man.
pattern, and I know you rap, so I know you appreciate. When I heard that rhyme pattern, the way they was breaking down, I'm like, man, these niggas back.
Hey, and I'm talking about, hey, like walking in the, like riding a bike.
Man, them
That,
boys killed that
listen,
track.
bro, I get it being in a group. That's how me and Jet is, bro. Like, I ain't wrote a rap in probably 5 years. For
Yeah,
real, for real. I done freestyle and came up with a few balls.
yeah.
Nigga go call your bar. You know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about? I'm the ball bar. Like, I got
Yeah,
so much publishing around this motherfucker. You feel me?
yeah,
I need a ball. But I ain't wrote a rap in 5 years. But I know my way around the motherfucking studio. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Like you say, it's riding the bike, man. If it's in you, it's in you.
It's in you. Like,
Yeah,
you listen to music for that. Like,
for that. Like
a
what I would
real
have said.
rapper
Yeah.
listen to music and hear a dope beat, and you gon' you
Automatically, a
gon'
verse
you
go off
gon'
your head.
you gonna see if,
Yeah,
yeah, man, you just gonna see.
yeah. Good exercise. What you want to end it with, though, Doc? What you got? Anything you want to wrap up with?
Man, shit, say, man, y'all stay vigilant, y'all stay safe, y'all stay dangerous. Again, no road rage, man.
No
Chill
road
with the
rage.
chill with the road rage, ladies.
Please.
The ladies love to lay on the horn and be acting out more than us men. You know what I'm saying? And then the
Yeah.
white, but then, yeah, I see a lot of that. People get out and get on your ass, because it was my kind that shot at me. But I see a lot of white men getting irate with sisters about
Mm-hmm.
road rage. So y'all chill with that. And that's all I got, man. WDH apparel, man. Fuck with me. Fuck with me like you stuck with it, man. Yeah, man. Act like you know me, not like you over, man. Spend something, bro. Support a black business.
Yeah.
Support an independent business, mom and pop. And let's rock out, man.
Hey,
Block
man.
is high.
Y'all heard the man. Jump in these comments, man. Let us know. Like, y'all can see we don't always agree on every comment. Y'all ain't got to agree with us, man. Jump in the comments. Tell us what y'all think about some shit we say, man. Let us know what you think, man. But as
Yeah.
always, man, you know the block hot, but we cooler than a polar bear toenails, man. 9/11, Jug. We out.